Hey guys, I'm doing a history tag video. Um, I tag anybody who watches this. I invite anybody who would like to do it. My answers will be spontaneous because I really haven't looked at the questions beforehand. So I'll probably end up editing. Okay. Part 1. Were you a planned baby? I don't know. My dad was in Vietnam, and then because I have older brothers and sisters, so there's kind of a gap between us, and then they had my brother, and then they had me, so I'm thinking I was planned, like once he got back from everything. Were you the first? No, actually I was the last. Were your parents married when you were born? Yes, they were. They divorced shortly after, like when I was a year and a half. What is your birth date? July 26th, 1986. And I'm sorry if I keep looking off. I'm looking at the computer monitor off of Viva La Makeup's page because I'm doing a tag by her. Part 2 is the family. Parents married or divorced? My parents are divorced. Like I said, they divorced when I was about 1.5, and both sets remarried. Are you an only child? No, I'm the youngest of, let's see, I have a sister, 2 brothers, and 1 deceased brother. So yeah. Are you the oldest, middle, or youngest? Again, that's redundant. I'm the youngest when I say whatever. Anyways, which parent do you get along with best? I don't know, like I get along with them both equally. My mom's like uber sensitive like I am, and my dad is a lot of fun. But my mom, like her and I have similar personality traits. I definitely take after her. I don't know. If I were to talk to a parent, I would probably lean more towards my mom. So I guess I would say my mom. Do you have step parents? Yeah, so like I said, they both remarried. I have a stepfather who recently passed away in December, and then I have my stepmom. Part 3 is the friends. Do you have more than one best friend? Yeah, I have more than one. What do you like to do when you are together? I don't get to see her very often, so when I do, we mostly just get together. A lot of times we'll go grab dinner together, whether it's Olive Garden or go grab a bite to eat at a bar or whatever. So we usually hang out. A lot of times we go to the mall, and then we'll go to the bar later on. Try to avoid creepers. Do you share the same interests? Yeah, I mean, that's probably why we get along, is because we're into the same things. I mean, obviously we're 2 different individuals, so we have differences, but overall we do share the same. Which friend can you tell everything to? Yes, she is my best friend. There have been things in the past that I haven't told her about because I thought she would judge me about it because I felt kind of like a bad person for it, but later on in life I told her and she was completely understanding about it, so ever since then I tell her everything. So part 4 is your personality. Do you have low self-esteem? Yeah, actually I do. Growing up I was teased, like I was like a heavier child, so I was teased about my weight and stuff like that, so I kind of carry that with me throughout life. I don't know, people now tell me I'm beautiful, this and that, and it's hard for me to absorb that. Anybody with low self-esteem, I'm sure, understands that, like, when someone compliments you, it's really hard to accept because you just have it in your head that you're a certain way, and when someone tells you otherwise, it's really hard to accept or believe in. You must feel like it's a lie. I don't know. Do you get depressed about things easily? God, these are like really personal questions. I mean, I'm normally like a really happy, upbeat person, but my life definitely has spiraled downwards within the past year or so. I've gone through a lot as far as change in my life and heartache, being cheated on, to a loss of a family member. So I actually have been depressed. Are you happy right now? Not really. I was actually in a decent mood today. And then at work I have to hand in my key, and then my ex that I speak about my relationship vlogs, his name's Wade, the one that basically was dating another girl while he was with me, and pretty much told me I had to accept it or whatever. Anyways, he moved down to South Carolina for about a month, and he came back because he hates it, and he was in there with his new girlfriend Danielle, and she had her head down. She was like kind of hiding her face with her hair, and then he was just like staring right at me as he was walking by. It was like awkward, and my stomach turned when I saw them. They're not my favorite people at all. It's funny to think I used to want to spend my life with him. Do you live life to the fullest? I would like to think I try. Part 5 is appearance. The question is, are you comfortable with the way you look? No, like, it goes kind of with the low self-esteem. I don't know. But it's whatever. I'm not, like, too comfortable with the way I look. Describe your hair. Well, it's getting long. It's dyed. It looks kind of like it has a reddish hue. I don't know if in this lighting you can tell, but I dyed it brown. It's been a bit over a year. My natural hair color is dirty blonde, so I was actually thinking of going back to dirty blonde. I'm not really sure. So if anybody has any thoughts, let me know. How do you dress? Casual. I mean, I don't wear like dresses or anything like that, but I've been into skinny jeans. I love flats. I like to wear cute little blouses. I don't know, I try to look cute if I can. Were you a strange child? No. I like to think it was pretty normal. Part 6 is random. Are you scared of growing up and alone? Are you scared of growing up old and alone? Yeah, actually, that was actually one of my fears, really, was just being alone. Maybe that's why I hate being single. I'm a relationship type of person, so that was always one of my fears of growing up alone. Part 7, the outdoors. Do you prefer indoors or outdoors? Outdoors. I'm so sick of indoors. Favorite season? Summer. Do you like walking in the rain? At the beginning of the day, no. If I have somewhere to be, it makes your hair look like crap. But if it's like whatever, you're hanging out, you're not doing anything later that day, then yeah, it's a lot of fun. I used to do that as a kid. Part 8, food. Are you a vegetarian? No. Not at all. Favorite food? The standard pizza. I mean, come on. What food makes you want to gag? I don't know. I like vegetables, but I hate them cooked. I love them raw. I can't really think of anything that makes me gag. I'm a texture person, so vegetables and stuff, like beans, like anything mushy, and I don't know, I'm a texture person. It really all depends on the food. I'm a picky eater, so yeah. But that sums up the tag.